Something is happening on the island. Deep tremors have been hitting the island. Weak, but can be felt. They can sense something is coming. Something that will change the island forever. On the plains, Todd's herd is on the move. The herd is looking for a new place to graze, away from the dangers of predators. Malachite is ever vigilant. Growing up enemies is a struggle. One day soon, they will face off again. Under the shade of the trees, Greyskull and his brother Gwanji awaken from slumber. It's been a week since their last meal, and it's time to hunt again. Two Stegosaurus are feasting on the foliage. Next, to a Megatherium, a type of giant ground sloth. The two brothers edge closer, being as quiet as they can. The male steg is their chosen victim. The animals stop in their tracks. The ground shakes again, much more violently than before. The herbivores panic, running towards the brothers. The two have no choice but to run the other way. All across the island, the quakes are felt, panicking every animal in the vicinity. Daisy is suddenly jolted awake by the herds passing by. Beneath her feet, the quakes begin again. Just then, Greyskull and Gwanji arrive. It appears Greyskull has selected a new target. Great Guanji prepares to follow, never noticing Todd's herd charging behind him. All across the island, the animals are in a panic as the quakes get more and more violent by the minute. Where a waterfall used to be, Todd's herd is stampeding. The sauropod trio are here too, caught up in the chaos and panic. Unbeknownst to them, a huge cliff edge is nearing. Once covered by water, is now a death trap. Luckily for some, they notice just in time and veer away. But for Todd and the others, it is too late. Having only one eye and unable to judge distance, he plummets over the cliff edge. At the wreck's nest, Malachite and his family are preparing to leave. Getting to higher ground is their top priority. Brute is also following suit. Making sure the babies are with him. He follows a little way behind Malachite. Sensing the approaching danger herself, Alice also leaves the area in search of higher ground. Greyskull corners Daisy. It appears she is doomed. Or maybe not. It appears the two carnivores have accidentally entered the Spinosaurus territory, and they don't like intruders. Daisy makes a break for it. Stewie moans in pain. The fall has broken the neural spines on his back, making him unable to move. Greyskull pursues Daisy. As the Spinosaurus family comforts Stewie. As the quakes begin to cease, Daisy slows. It appears she has outrun Greyskull. Daisy is dead. Greyskull roars with victory. A few hours later, and the quakes have stopped, though much of the island is devastated, and many animals killed. At the dried up waterfall, we see Todd's herd. Only 4 have survived. However, many predators have taken note of the carnage. Pterosaurs fly overhead, sending a signal that food is nearby. Tiger and Mako are here, as well as the Utah Raptor pack. Smaller pterosaurs begin feasting on the corpses, drawn by the smell of fresh blood. Even the 2 juvenile Allosaurus have arrived to feast on the bounty of food. Todd calls to the survivors. The quartet leave. As the carnage begins. On the outskirts of the forest, Guanji wakes in a daze. Still a little dizzy. He calls for his brother. No response. It appears Greyskull has abandoned him. A few days later, and the animals are doing their best to move on. Though much of their home lies in ruin, it will repair itself. Malachite and his family have returned to their nest. Even Brute and the babies have also returned. Alice has also returned and sees the carnage of what the island has brought. Even through all this destruction, these animals will survive and continue to do so for many years to come.